Hey everybody, today I wanted to talk a little bit about something different here on my channel, and actually this is because of you guys. I asked for some video suggestions like a few days ago on my Hangout vlog, and a few of you suggested that since my new found love hobby of comic books is in my life, that I should possibly talk about comic books here on my channel. One that I want to talk about today. I want to talk about 30 Days of Night. I loved the movie, personally. I know there is a second one. I have not seen it. I've heard it's not good, but I want to see it so I can have an opinion on it because I've read the omnibus of 30 Days of Night. The first 30 Days of Night trade in here is not very long, and that's what the first movie is based on. The second movie, I'm assuming, is based on the second one, and I do want to see it just so I can see how it relates to the book. I also am going to say this might contain spoilers because I might be opening this page and I might be spewing spoilers from my mouth. So if you have not seen the movie, if you have not read the comic, you might want to stop this video, or if you have read the comic but don't plan on seeing the movie, or if you've seen the movie but don't plan on reading the comic, you can stay. So the first thing that I want to comment on 30 Days of Night comic is the art. Now, let me see if I can find, some of the art in here, it's very soft, it's very dreamlike, it's very, more like nightmare-like, but it's just very, very, I love it. It's so spooky. It's not perfect, but it's also kind of perfect, in my opinion. I can't get enough of the art. Each page, it's so dark, it's so, I can't even think of words. You get, with all the other comics that I've read before this one, you know, it's fine lines and everything's colored in, or it's black and white, and it's like wonderful and like kind of perfect, and you have more of a solid idea on what things look like. And in this, it's just more like, it's kind of like a hand brushing by like this. It's just like you get an idea that it's a hand, but it's just art, man, just art. And it's so graphic and violent, and I can't even get enough. It's amazing. Now, after I read this, I hadn't seen the movie like closer to when it came out. And so my comic book guide friend, she's read it, and so we decided to have a movie day, and we watched 30 Days of Night, and it's nice to watch it with a whole new view, whole new outlook, you know, reading the comic and then now watching it. I miss that feeling of reading something before it became a film or a TV show or anything like that. I miss that feeling of like, I don't know, I used to have that in like high school because, you know, we were told to read all these books and stuff and all these novels, and then we'd have to watch the movie, and it was a kind of a cool feeling to see the book or whatever come to life. It's a little hard, and I don't really like the feeling of like reading the book after I've seen the movie. Technically, I don't really like that feeling, but because it's been so long since I've seen 30 Days of Night, I was like, alright with it. But I still read it, and the story is pretty much the same, pretty close. Sure, maybe a character dies that doesn't in the comic, but I think these are one of my favorite vampires of all time. Like, I don't really like too many vampires as far as feature films go, and I obviously haven't read too many vampire comics, but I really like the vampires in the book, and I also really like how they are portrayed and created in the movie. And in the movie, I just love how creepy they are. And the main vampire, which is Vincent, oh my gosh, like dream vampire. Like, he's the expressionless, powerful, expressionless face. It's just beyond perfect. They captured the characters, I felt, so well. What I did find kind of odd, though, is that in the comic, it seems that the vampires are able to walk amongst humans, like no one can tell the difference. And in the show, it's very apparent that there's no way they can just like sneak and wander around and like blend in very well. So that was one of the differences that I wasn't like upset or angry over. It was just like, that's an interesting difference. So I want to see the second one just so I can have an opinion, even if it sucks. So I will hopefully somehow get my hands on that. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Hulu or I don't know. I don't want to buy it because I've heard it's not fantastic, but I don't know, maybe it's a different viewpoint when you read the comic and then watch it. I don't know. We'll see. But let me know if any of you have read 30 Days of Night. I've only read, this is the only one I read. I know that there's another one that comes after this, and I heard also that the second omnibus of this is not like fantastic like this one, but I would not mind hearing your guys' opinions. If any of you out there have read, if you haven't, it's all good. You don't have to. I just thought I'd talk about some creepy comics because I like horror and gore and all that creepy, not normal stuff. So that's basically what I've been reading. So please let me know down below if you have read this, what you think of the comic versus the movie, or if you, I don't know, let me know what you think. Opinions. Let's talk about 30 Days of Night. Alright, hope you guys liked this. Let me know if you want me to talk about more comics, because I can't stop reading them. And I like you guys. I love you guys. Not just like, I love you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Bye!